Welcome back to another episode of Beeple Reactions. This is episode 2. This channel started fairly recently, but we've been making good progress so far. Now, if you did not know already, Beeple is the artist behind the most expensive NFT to have ever been sold. The most expensive NFT to have ever been sold is called the 5,000 Day Image, or Beeple's Everydays, and these are essentially 5,000 crazy images, complicated images which are very relevant to the world we're living in today. They take artwork to another level, and Beeple's artwork is not your average digital art that you'll find on the internet, that you'll find on social media. Beeple takes digital art to the next level. If you haven't checked it out, the link is in the description of this video. Go to the Beeple website, look through the images for yourself, and I'm sure your mind will be blown. But anyways, the image we're going to be reacting today is titled Dance. Now, we are going in order according to the website. We're starting from round 14 and we're going to make our way down to round 1. And these rounds are essentially categories of Beeple images. As you know, the 5,000 Day image consists of 5,000 different images, and on the website these images are split into 14 categories known as the 14 rounds. Sorry for not speaking into the mic. And this image right here is called Dance. I'm gonna put it up right here. Now, firstly and foremostly, what exactly can we see within this image? So this appears to be a strip club, because you can see a pole, you can see lights, you can see guys throwing money. So this is obviously a strip club. It looks like a standard strip club. There's a black guy on the right, there's a white guy on the left. It doesn't seem to be the busiest strip club. It seems fairly quiet. But what makes this strip club stand out to your average strip club is the fact that there's robots dancing. There's one robot on the pole, and then there's another small robot below. So what does this image mean? What is this image trying to show? Personally, knowing Beeple's artwork is always relevant to something that's actually going on in the world. Beeple doesn't just make random artwork. Like, if you go onto his website, the website is literally called beeple.crap, and whenever Beeple speaks about his own work, he always says like it's SHIT, and he always puts down his own work. But that's just a way of him being humble. Beeple knows that there are some real political and philosophical and real deep messages behind his artwork, but he plays it off as if everything he makes is rubbish. I think that's a marketing strategy, and it's a form of reverse psychology, telling people, oh, it's rubbish, don't even bother looking at it, knowing damn well that we're going to end up looking at it. Now, this image, again, compared to a lot of Beeple artwork, it does seem quite simple. Well, Beeple artwork is never simple, but in terms of the amount of things going on within this image, and the main thing that of course we notice is these robots dancing on the strip pole. So I'm gonna throw a long shot, and I'm gonna make a wild interpretation. But I think this robot, I don't think it represents the future of, hey, there's going to be a day where humans are going to go to the strip club and we're going to watch robots dance. I think this image is relating to modern times. Women who dance in strip clubs in today's day and age are almost like robots. They're dancing, they're working their bodies against a metal pole, and they're receiving money for doing that. They're receiving money for dancing and showing off their bodies and doing whatever it is they do on this pole. Me personally, I've never been to a strip club. I've never seen this in real life. But I've noticed it says something on the robot. It says the word dynamics. I'm not sure what dynamics means. This is quite an interesting image. You know, I am not God, I am not Beeple himself, so I can't tell you the true meaning behind all these images. I'm just a man. I can just give you my personal interpretations, and what I'm kind of dicing together from this image is that there is something robotic about what these women working in strip clubs are doing. It's almost mechanical how they're dancing against the metal pole, working themselves against the metal pole, and they're receiving money and they're receiving cheers. It's almost like seeing robots go to work. There's something mechanical about it. And we also have the small robot, which is going around and collecting the money. As you can see, the small robot has seemed to be picking up these dollar bills. If they are dollar bills, yeah, they're probably dollar bills. And who knows, is this trying to show the future of strip clubs, that maybe one day in the future we'll have robots dancing at strip clubs and men will be thirsting for robots? I know there's certainly there's sex robots being created where men can actually have sex with these robots, you know, very futuristic sex dolls. I've personally seen them on social media. And so this could be alluding to the future, but just if a robot looked like that, I can't see men lusting after a robot that looks like that. But a robot that looks more realistic and looks more human-like, I could see why certain men, weird men, would be lusting after robots that look like that. But I think what it is trying to show is how nowadays women who work themselves against the pole, what Cardi B used to do back in the days, women who work as strippers, there's something mechanical, there's something robotic about what they're doing. And of course the metal pole, you know, robots are made of metal, these poles are made of metal, there's something robotic about it, there's something mechanical about it. If you take a deeper look into the word technology, it sounds like take-nology, you know. The word technology is like take-nology because a lot of the complications and the knowledge behind technology was inspired by knowledge of the human body and how the human body works. You know, there's similarities between the inner workings of a computer and the inner workings of the body. There's similarities between the inner workings of a computer and the inner workings of the brain. You know, it's actually, I think they call the CPU the brain of a computer or the heart of a computer. So this image is essentially exploring how there's something robotic about women working as strippers. There's something mechanical about it, and it's a form of technology. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this image. I'll be completely honest, there are some images I look at and I feel like I completely understand them and I can tell you a lot of information about them. This is not one of those images. This is an image which kind of just makes me curious. I feel like some people would look at this image and they'd understand it far better than me. So if you're one of those people, please leave a comment, give your opinions on what you think this image is trying to show. If you've noticed anything that I haven't noticed on. But yeah, short video, we're gonna end it here. Please leave a comment, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.